What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kay. Find me on Instagram at life__K, 2 A's, 2 Y's. I'm excited to chop it up, so tune in.
Young gun, no one that back calling me splurge. Ride me jump right off the curb. Bentley spring fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. Crack up the phone, I swerve. Keep me a stick if they purge. Young gun, no one that they working my nerves. I'm about to pour some serve. Fucking this bitch like a perm. Smack from the back of a perm. Ice. The bird, shitting on all you little turds. Can't take that.
Alright. Chop It Up podcast, man, episode 2, Boys versus Girls debate. We're doing something different this time. We got 5 different topics. Each topic is going to be 7 minutes, except for the 5th topic is going to be 15 minutes. Alright, let's get into this topic. First topic going to be...
My name is Nate. Follow me on Instagram at cda.nate. Make sure I can cut by tomorrow, for sure.
How y'all feel about dating somebody with kids? Should you date somebody with kids or should you not? We can start over here with Nate.
Y'all, that's all we need?
Yeah.
Well, the way the fun's looking. Just keeping it real and being honest. I barely can date myself.
So how do you feel though? Like, should you date somebody?
I mean, if you're in a position, I ain't gonna say don't. You know, like, don't get me wrong, everybody deserves love. You know what I'm saying? Kids too, but.
Alright.
I'm not doing that shit because I can't afford to do that shit though. If I could afford, let's see, hypothetically, if I could afford, emphasis on afford to date somebody with kids, I won't be opposed to it, depending on their relationship, like with their child and that child's parent.
Okay, Isaiah, how you feel?
That's what I said.
What's up, y'all? Y'all know what's going on. It's Big Zay. Y'all can follow me on IG at _ZIAAHH and on Facebook at Isaiah Rock.
Straight up out the rib, you gotta be at least like 6-7 years. The kid gotta be 6-7 years older. I'm trying to tell you, baby moms and baby daddies, like, that kid fresh, they still fucking with each other. Like, like that shit gotta be a little grown, you feel me?
Why I gotta be grown?
Cause young kids, baby mamas and baby daddies try to make that shit work. They try to paint a picture, paint this perfect family type shit. So even if they fucking with other people, they always gonna run back to their baby.
So my question
They
is,
still flirt during that drop off.
think about it from this perspective though. Say that they live in different states, you feel me?
No.
What's up, it's your twin names, Leeway KK. You can follow me on IG at _Lasaya.art__Kasaya.art_.
Me personally,
Different states, and you
I
say
ain't even gonna lie. Me personally, if I'm talking to
What?
somebody,
Hold
a kid,
Hold on, she talking.
or got baby mom, baby daddy, I ain't taking you serious. You getting dog. Yes,
I ain't
that's
mad
me.
at that.
I'm not talking to nobody with no kid. You getting dog. Either I'm your first, or I'm not taking you serious. It's gonna be.
Listen,
I
if your baby daddy not in jail for at least life, you
leave life, you want to know what this being
either be in jail for life or life together.
Life is
I'm
life.
sorry.
At minimum, life.
At minimum, he got to
Not
be there for
20
life.
till, no,
Not
life, period.
Life.
Cause how these people.
Probation's still an option if you
Then
ain't
baby,
got life.
I ain't gonna lie. This generation, baby mama delusional,
You
baby
still get life on
daddies.
parole now.
Kids delusional.
Like without.
Y'all saying, okay, look, y'all saying all this, but nobody think about the snacks.
What's good? It's your boy Jay. You can follow me on Instagram at jsuave._. There's 2 Y's and 2 E's. Forward battle on the cuts.
Oh my god. Hold on, let me elaborate. What you mean the snacks?
Capri Suns, you got all the snacks you need.
I ain't gonna mind that, cause I like to eat too.
Okay.
So I stay up
You got to think
I'll
about
fuck
the
with a baby
business.
mama if it's a lick. That's it. That's a lick. I'm just
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you can
Hold on, let her talk. What you say to me?
It's Big Nene, not the little one. Instagram, OOOU_NENE. If you young, like in your early 20s, I would advise no. But when you get to my age, you ain't really got too many options. People at 30, 31, they already bound to have kids.
So you basically saying when they're young, they got options, so they should just keep exploring instead of holding on to one
If
thing.
it, and I'm not going to deter you completely away from it. If you find somebody that's worthy and they got a kid, because things do happen, then that got to be a really special person.
Right. Okay.
You also gotta think about you get attached to that kid too.
Same.
So when shit
I had
go
that
left, you feel me?
experience.
You can get over that person with that bond that you built with that kid.
Yeah.
It's like that shit hard.
Yeah.
What if it's a guy and he has parental rights over the kid?
That's a good one.
What if the baby mama don't give shit about the baby and he's taking care of the baby, holding it the fuck
100%
down?
yes.
Excuse me?
100%.
Because I know,
yes.
I ain't gonna lie,
I
I'm
know
gonna
one
look at
in.
her weird. Cause I'm like, why you ain't got your kid? What you be doing?
But should that guy not, think about it, should
Like,
that guy not have the luxury of not dating
No, that
other
guy
women?
should have a luxury more.
He
than
should.
that guy.
He don't know. That guy has to pick between raising his kid or fucking with a chick because ain't nobody out here trying to take care of no other bitch's kid. Tell the truth.
That's facts. That's facts.
And I feel like women should probably give him even more.
But they don't.
leeway.
They should, but they don't though. We talking realistically.
I ain't
Realistically.
gonna say all women, but majority women, yeah, you just gotta find that one person.
Yeah.
That goes to how society is.
And I'm
It's that age, too.
Hold on, what you said, Jay?
But that's just how society is built in this generation. It's a double standard no matter which way you look at any aspect of
But
it.
that's just patriarchy at its finest. I mean,
It is. This is about maturity too.
I
If
think
you
that's
ain't
what's
mature
most
enough
important.
for it,
I think that's what's
yeah.
most important for me. It's about how
I ain't gonna lie.
What's good, y'all? My name Lo. I'm a barber.
He do.
You can find me on IG and TikTok at Loco Cuts and come fuck with me.
Like I said, I stand on it, 10 toes. We ain't in jail for life. We can't do it. I'm sorry. I've been through it already. I'm not doing it again.
So you
Revisit
like
that in like 5 years.
I'm not.
yeah, no.
I'm not.
So you think about it though. If you 32, you ready to settle down. You
You
feel
better
me?
have been a lesbian your whole life.
Okay, hold on. Listen. She 32.
But no kids. Like, a lesbian her whole life, but no kids. Like,
Listen though, you 32, you ready to settle down, you really like this woman.
if he ain't in jail, I ain't
Hold on,
doing it.
listen, you 32, you really like this woman. Ain't no other woman hit the check marks like this woman have. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just gonna dismay that for just cause she got a kid.
How old the kid?
Let's say a kid
3 or 4.
3 or 4.
Hell fucking no.
Ooh, that's it. Hold on, Blair. That's
We can talk until he 5.
Cap.
Oh my
I
god.
think
I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't say that. Look, once you
I think it depends on what he
You
said.
far
At a
up.
certain age,
if I'm not with you before they
narrow
care,
down.
I
We
gotta
can
get
talk
you
until he
something.
5.
It's rare that
I
you
need to
find that
really, I need to see them drop offs and everything, cause I know even my days to pick me up and shit. My mom and them ain't been together since I was conceived and shit. He still flirted with her every time. I was 8 years old. He still flirting with her.
Okay, but
I can't say my parents did not flirt with my drop off. If they wanted to do the drop off, you being honest.
Flirting with my mama cheesing and shit. Hell no.
What that's on your mouth for cheesing? She didn't give my mouth shut. Your mouth on already too.
So imagine me. I'm in the house. I'm in the house and shit, and she doing a drop off with the baby daddy and shit. And I see them, he flirting with her, and she like, no,
But then that's just-
no.
But
So
also,
not no stern ass, no, it's no.
But
see,
that's no age.
Yeah, you put yourself in the kid's perspective. Put yourself in a grown
That's
up.
what I'm
in
I
that
know.
case,
She ain't never had kids, so she don't know what it feel like. When she have kids, she understand.
When I have, yeah,
when it just come out to
right,
the straight
though.
down.
That's your experience. My kids,
Exactly.
when my parents dropped my ass
Before I
off, they
had
was
kids, I
serious.
used to
Hold on, let
Boom,
him
to
talk.
bag.
Yeah.
Hold on, what you say?
Before I had kids, I used to be against it a little bit.
Why?
I mean, because like what Nene said, if you younger, you don't have that responsibility. It's like, why would I set my standards? Not low, because I'm not gonna say low, but I mean, because somebody could be very mature. They could have the relationship ended with their mom and stuff like that. So I mean, it's all down to a respect thing, honestly.
Yeah, it's about age and maturity, but I just know at my age, I'm not doing it. I'm not
All right, we're gonna move on to the next topic, y'all. Next topic is how y'all feel about 50-50 relationships. Should men take more of the expense, or should it be, split down the middle? And we'll start off with, go ahead, Jay.
For me?
Yeah.
50-50? I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say 50-50, but meet me in the middle.
Why?
Reason why I say that, I may not have it all the time, or you may not have it. Okay. But we're gonna pick up each other's slack. That's the point of us being there for each other.
Okay.
Other than that,
I mean, y'all supposed to look at it as one, not two people.
Okay.
So no matter which way it go, it has to get done.
Lo, how you feel?
Listen, I'm a lesbian, okay? So
everybody
hypothetically though, if I chose to go that route, if that was my destiny and shit, listen. If I was with a man, he gotta pay for everything. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not saying everything. I'm not saying everything. Like, yeah, I'll help him out.
Think about this from your perspective,
Or everything,
not
like
the
my
man.
perspective. But like,
With your girl, think about
oh,
with
my
your
girl, okay, with my girl, lesbian wise, okay, half and half.
Yeah, that's your
Pick up
situation.
Hold on, I want to go back to the.
How I feel about 50-50, I wouldn't care if my nigga asked me to go 50-50. If he can't pay everything or do anything, of course I'm gonna help him out. I really don't care about going 50-50 because as a woman, you still gotta be independent for yourself. You can't just depend on a man for everything. You gotta have money yourself, all this, and take care of yourself. You can't depend on a man for everything.
Now I got a question. Say y'all been dating for 5 years, right? Boom. And it's still everything 50-50. You okay with that?
Yeah. But as I
Even
get
though
older,
you've been supporting this man to where he should be able to, you know, work as much as he want, he should be happy in the house, you feel what I'm saying? After 5 years, you still gotta split 50-50. You okay with that?
yes. And then at the end of the day too, as I get older though, like I'm talking for my age, like I'm still in like my early 20s. I'm not even 22. So 5 years from now, I wouldn't care. But as I get older, no, 50-50 no. Because as watching my mama grow up, she did not do 50-50. My dad paid most of the bills and she paid the little bills. Or when they got in the car, my dad always drove, my mama never drove. So like as a man, you gotta like go up to the man.
And that's why
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean when I say someone, if I was with a man, he needs to do like the big shit.
Yeah.
Like
as
the
you
big
get
shit.
older,
I got Wi-Fi and groceries. You got the big shit.
as I get older, it can't be 50-50. You gotta pick it up.
That's why
But if you say if something happened with your job or something,
Right.
and you can't hold your weight no more, and you
Right.
gotta drop back down to 50-50, I would do that. But if I see you just sitting on your ass, not trying to do nothing, then it's time for me to go. Yeah.
Me personally as a man, I feel like if we've been dating for so long, all men should want to provide at the end of the day. So hold on. If we've been dating for so long and you've been supporting me through everything, after so long, I should be able to, you know, relieve that stress off you of wanting to pay rent or pay a mortgage or whatever that may be. You feel what I'm saying? I just feel like that's how it should go. A real man gonna want to provide. Ain't no real man gonna want to sit back and keep splitting 50-50 rent with his girl.
But y'all know Dwayne Wade and his wife, they do 50-50?
I can't.
Okay, so Dwayne Wade?
That's what I'm saying though, they both got money, so they doing 50-50.
I feel like, but that's not.
That's a different
circumstance.
That's atypical, and it's about what you just said. The man. What does a man do? Provide, right? The woman supports her man, and you see me paying all the bills. You go buy me some stuff. You go buy some stuff. You don't have to let me pay the bills. My job is to take care of you, and you supposed to follow up for me. So where you see you gonna cut a little corner for me, cut them corners. And if you about me, you gonna make sure it's right. Then we really in love because we living for each other.
Yeah. How I feel like the whole 50-50 concept, I don't like it because I feel like it's more steering toward finances. And it's way more to go in a relationship besides finances. That's true. So you can just say 50-50 money-wise, but it's a lot more other stuff that needs to be done. I just think whatever works for you, work that system.
Isaiah, what you was about to say?
I don't believe in the 50-50. I think we both should just be going 100% out the gate.
I like that.
It's more like Nene said, it's more than finances. Like shit, if you make shit like that, then and I ain't got no job or whatever, then when you come home, you feel me, kids taken care of, house clean, you know what I'm saying?
Take care of home.
And that's
a team at that point.
A lot of times, that is worth more than all the money you could possibly ever get. It's about doing something to help the person where they don't have to do it.
Let me talk.
Piggybacking on Gabrielle Union, thing. She actually like came back to her senses. She was like, sometimes I may have 70%, sometimes I may have 20%. It's just like what Nene said, like whatever works for you. Like you gotta basically provide. Like if you see your man down bad or whatever, he might not have his good days. He might be emotionally drained. You gotta pick up the slack. You gotta take care of the kids, let him get a nap in. Sometimes he gotta let you get a nap in. Let you have your day. It's all about teamwork. Like
So if
we all human at the end of the day.
if y'all both doing 100%, you feel me? It's other areas that you can help your partner out other than just finances.
And that's why I was ready to get at when I was like, not necessarily 50-50, but meet me in the middle.
Yeah.
I like you pick up. And back to what you said.
You might not even be able to get to
Yeah, that's true.
At least
The middle might be halfway to the middle. Like,
even if you can't meet me in the middle, at least try to help pick up some of the slack. You know I'm
But
gonna
what if you just down? Like you ain't even
You can't do
nothing.
nothing.
Oh, we down until I get up on my feet.
Facts.
yeah, that's facts.
Somebody do it like that.
Cause like if somebody holds you down, so you get your feet.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, this generation of women, they expect men to do everything, and I feel like they be putting too much on men. Like, oh, my nigga can't never tell me no. Your man can tell you no.
But also
he don't gotta do no.
They don't get mad at that for real. Yeah.
If you back to the 5 years and all that, if you're with somebody for 5 years as a man, you would naturally want to provide for them if you feel it.
That's what I was saying.
In 5 years, you should have your shit together. You should have been grinding and like
but
not
things
off
happen.
your
So I
ass.
mean,
That's true.
You
But
can
in
have
5 years, there's gotta be
something
some type of progress.
yeah.
To where it's no longer 50-50, it's maybe like 60-40. You know, like it's no longer just like, oh, half and half, or I got all of this. You know, in 5 years, you should have some shit together.
The beauty of this era is everybody able to make that bag. Back then,
Everybody.
women wasn't.
Yeah, it was hard.
Everybody.
So with that being said, I feel like I'm gonna go back to what I said originally. Work with system work for you, because a woman could be a breadwinner. That don't make you less of a man. But if you naturally want to provide, that's what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? She might could keep her money in her account, whatever. But whatever worked for your house.
And there's other ways to provide too. There's other ways to provide too. Like if your woman is the breadwinner and she's paying for this and that and this and that, you need to be working on shit around the house. You need to be doing the yard work or something.
Bring back house husbands.
You need to pick up something.
Anybody got last words to say on this topic before?
Bring back house husbands. Fellas, kick up the apron.
That was the thing. That was the thing. It's coming in.
They kind of go into my next topic. How do y'all feel about marriage? Should every relationship goal be to get married? And we're gonna go ahead, Lo.
I will say, what are you wasting time for?
Yeah.
Why are you dating somebody for 3-4 years and not looking for marriage? What's the point of it?
Why you?
Like, I get we only in our 20s or almost in our 30s or in our 30s and shit. But like, what's the point of even dating somebody for this many years and you not even looking for marriage?
I mean, we being real though. When you was, say for instance, you 22, 23 years old. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm a lover girl, I'm sorry.
And this girl just fun. You feel what I'm saying? You love being around.
I get that.
Can you not date her because you don't see her as a wife?
I'll say you can fuck her for a time being.
So that's different from like.
That's why I say you can have fun with her. Don't say dating.
What is
Have
the
fun
difference
with
between dating and fucking?
Right.
Dating me, y'all going on dates and shit. Fucking me, I'm picking you up at 10 at night and we just go.
So if I'm dating you, I'm not
That's spending time. That's like all you doing is redefining how much time you spend.
So what's the difference?
Dating and relationships.
You not see how women do it?
No, she said dating and fucking.
Dating and relationships are two different things. If you're in a relationship, your goal should want to be at least something serious as far as marriage. Now, some people against marriage. Some people think that marriage is a contract. But you should, at least the end goal should be something serious.
That's
Why are
true.
you in a relationship if you're not taking something serious? So
What if we just want sugar mama?
that's not no relationship.
It is. It's a ship. It's a sugar mama ship.
And I'm
Look it up. It's a sugar mama ship.
So the topic is marriage a scam?
Yes.
Okay.
Cause some girls pay for the money.
It could be. Some people do use it as a scam. I don't think it should be used as a scam. I think when you drive off love, it works. But some people, I mean, we in the United States, so.
But look at it from this perspective though, because some women, and I'm just using women in this aspect. Not saying that y'all be broke, you feel what I'm saying, but some women
Where you going
be
with this?
dead.
Where you going?
Listen. Some women be dead broke. They don't have, and men do too. I'm just using, whatever I can. Some women be dead broke. Some women don't be having no drive. Some women don't be knowing what they want to be. They just out here and then they pretty. So they look up on a man with money. You feel me? And then they want to lock in and marry them because once you marry, everything is one. Is that fair?
That's why you signed a prenup.
It's not fair.
I think even in a marriage, you should have one account. I think you should still have your own separate account, no matter what. So I don't think you should ever be.
Yeah,
you should want, but at the same time, you're your own person. At the same time, you got your own money and everything.
I mean, that's not a thing though. If she broke, if she don't have no drive, if she don't have no job.
If I'm married and a bitch that ain't got no drive, the fuck, she gotta have some type of hustle mentality.
Bro, do you know how many pretty women out here? And they get married and then come up. You feel what I'm saying?
But
they don't have nothing.
that's what makes me say it's fair. Because at the end of the day, you knew what this woman was before you married.
You knew she was leeching.
So it's fair, but would I go for that? Not necessarily.
That's why you signed.
But if you want to be real, that's like famous people when they get to talk to somebody and they make somebody else. They basically coming up off their significant other.
I mean, but that person that wasn't famous, they could at least have a little
They
bit.
got something.
Yeah, I'm talking about them women
The
that
average Joe.
literally just nothing. You feel what I'm saying? All they is face.
And I would
face
say
and body.
that's probably, in my experience, that's probably more with the Caucasian women. They known to be married just because how they look.
Chop it up is not racist.
It's not racist.
We love everybody. We love everybody.
We love everybody.
We love everybody. White women. White
We
women
love
look
everybody.
good and they don't have to, pretty much provide.
But also that comes from a family mentality too, because
Facts.
most
Generational trauma is passed down.
hitting it with the racial stereotype. White women are bred to be housewives.
Yes. They bred to have the soft life. We're black women. We're supposed to have the hard life. We're supposed to
And
struggle.
this might sound bogus, but some white women be waiting on their chop it up is not racist. But some white women be waiting on their parents to pass away because they know all of that stuff will get passed on to them. And
that's the men too.
Well, black people would look forward to it if their parents had something before they died.
Yeah, we would look forward to it.
We just don't got nothing to look forward to. Y'all missed out the main topic. We have nothing to look forward to.
Some of us.
A lot of us don't have generational wealth like them. They have trust
Some
funds
people
and
get
shit.
married based off they partner life insurance.
A lot of them shits be fucking arranged marriages. The family want this and like, okay, that's gonna make more money for the family, and now they married. They don't even want to be with each other.
Marriage is deeper than love.
Literally deeper.
Yeah, I believe it is a contract.
So do y'all want to do all y'all want to get married?
Yes.
But y'all wouldn't say no.
That's my dream.
He said he already done.
It's definitely deeper than love though, because
Yeah, why do you think it's a contract?
Big man a friend, so I gotta wait 7 years to get married.
You ain't feeling it.
You gotta look into like finances, and it's just I don't know. I just feel like it's deeper than love. It's so much more to marriage than just love.
But we
Like,
got
relationships, we get in relationships or whatever because we love this person, but we don't really look deep into it. When you get married, you thinking of like everything that could go left
Credit.
in the future. Credit, all that.
Health.
You feel me? But when you get in a relationship, you don't think like that.
No,
You like them.
no. You don't even ask those questions.
I do.
Right.
But you kind of
I
even though you're not married, you should like ask your partner, do you have life insurance? Because what if y'all dated for like 4 years or something and they pass away? Their parents gonna be looking at you like, well, not really.
You're like, you ain't getting shit.
Not necessarily looking at you, but it will feel good to know that that partner got like a life insurance. Like, how they gonna have their funeral? Like, once you want to help out with that process,
Niggas
like,
be dying, all they want to offer is
you
fucking go
realistically not just
got
gonna
one
show
left
up
on
to
this
the
topic.
funeral.
I got two life
We're gonna end
insurance
with
policies.
you.
I'm in the army. I got 2 life insurance policies. I got 500,000 and then I got an extra 15,000. Well, none of y'all.
But that's your I know that's
Don't say that out loud.
Queen and Clarence going through relationships.
I got
stuff,
signed
but they've
paper.
been dating for a while.
Long and all
And she
that
said,
needed.
she told him if he don't ask her to marry her in like a certain amount of years, she's gonna end the relationship.
Now that's dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Cause why not leave now?
Cause
Bitch,
the Bible says
you want it right now.
She said, why is it gonna take that long for you to
It ain't that easy though.
It's not even that. The Bible says you're not actually married for 7 years in a relationship anyway.
Alright, we gonna wrap
Y'all
this
just signing paperwork saying this is my wife, but that
We
don't
gonna
mean
wrap
shit.
this topic up. Everybody, y'all good? Y'all got one last thing y'all wanna say on this topic or not? Y'all straight?
Good on
Sounded
that.
pretty
Get married. Yep, get married.
Sounded pretty good.
I'm good. I mean,
We ain't even gonna get on
You might sit there
Alright,
for
we're gonna
a
move to the next topic. The next topic is, should women make the first move more often now? Because men always make the first move.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
No. Stop.
No.
We gonna let you
Yes.
start and you
No,
gonna
we
go.
talking
Yes.
about women
Yes.
No.
We can start with a women.
Why we want it? You don't know what y'all finna say.
Go ahead.
Y'all
Go
started
ahead.
already.
Go ahead.
Tough.
No.
I'm gonna give my insight on this too. Go ahead.
No. I feel like they can make it like more, but to just constantly make the first move more.
That's the thing. We didn't not saying constantly. We just-
Initially.
Me personally, no.
So you mean to tell me?
So basically-
you seen this man?
If I get
the handsome man in the world, you wouldn't go shoot your shot.
I ain't gonna lie though. I'm never shoot my shot at women. I ain't gonna lie.
It's a big
But I'm just
If I see some, I'll
they
go.
like,
I don't go get it.
shit.
I don't care because
and that's why you got the
We
black
gonna
shit
put it
and you got the white shit.
I shot my shot at if I like it, I'm gonna go get it.
Facts. How I feel
That's just
though,
how it is.
how I feel is, I don't think women should shoot their shot. Cause I don't really like a woman to just come up to me and J down on me. I'll be like, hold on now, how many niggas you to J down on? How I feel about it is, at least throw some signs. You feel me? Give me
Eye
that look,
contact.
or you know what I'm saying? Any little thing to show me.
That look.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Something. Give me something to where I know, okay, cool, I need to shoot my shot.
You be outside, you just keep staring at him. You like, yeah, she like me.
Yeah, I'm definitely with Mari. I feel like women should show interest, but when it comes to like putting it on the float, I feel like it worked better with a man leading, because I feel like relationships work better when a man is knowing what he want and taking lead on what he want. It just worked out.
It
better.
comforts the woman. It she feel more comfortable. She feel like she got somebody that at least know what they want in life.
And from like a relationship perspective, for me, like I feel like I've seen more relationships be more successful when a man chooses a woman versus the woman choosing a man. Cause women gotta.
I ain't gonna lie. Any woman come J down on me, no, I'm good. Do not J down on me, baby. You can probably J down on. If you could come J down on me, how many people you done J down on?
I some women don't J down.
Why you worried about other niggas though?
Like some.
But that's what's so
They gotta do with you.
But he not necessarily worried about other
So
niggas.
how
He's
we
worried- No, he's worried about what she doing.
Because if she comfortable enough to just do that to him, imagine how many
Man,
niggas,
listen,
even with him, like. Okay, so how do you feel going up to another nigga? So how do you feel about if a woman takes your homeboy and says she wants you, then he takes you?
Listen, she just.
That's some little kid ass shit.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like.
It's a no. That's why you gotta no, it ain't me.
Yeah, man. Game is game.
So I was just gonna say, is that considered a double standard then?
What if you're not around though?
Yeah, like what if you're not
What if you're not
around?
around?
Social media, everybody got a phone. I have my Instagram.
Hold on, let him talk.
Like you said, text a homeboy.
Right.
The homeboy ain't around. So she gave the homeboy number, like, yeah, give him my number so I can talk to him and whatnot.
In that case, I
That's a little different. That's a little. I would be cool with that because you didn't technically J down on me. You just said you interested in me. But I don't like for a woman to come up to me. You know what I'm saying? What's your number? You know? I'm gonna feel like.
I feel like that method is so childish.
It
Like
is.
to have your homeboy.
That is so childish.
Come to
Don't
me.
say
At the end, come to me.
I feel like game is game.
Shit,
She
that's
came up to you like, hey, what's up with you? I feel like game is game. I feel like, hey, what's good with you? I'll probably push a little bit.
That's because
See, I'm easy.
pro lesbian.
Like, I'm pro-lesbian too. I'm speaking some crazy shit right now. She is not repping for us right now. I swear to God, she
Like, what
ain't.
on me? Like, come on, me?
Aside from the lesbians.
She is not one of us. They not
I am. I'm just a lover girl, okay? I'm just a lover girl. That's all.
Aside from the lesbians,
Okay,
I'm
so-
easy.
When I said
I'm kind of easy.
Hold on, let Jay talk. Let Jay talk.
so when I said yes, I don't mean you got to necessarily come up, I want you this, that, and the third. But like you said, show interest. You can go up and just start a conversation, and from there I can peep the vibe and I'll shoot my shot. But you still initiated it.
So that's not making the first move then. You basically agree with what I'm saying. You don't want no woman to come try to talk to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how she come off. Don't come off aggressive. Like me, I had somebody come to me, you got a bitch? Oh shit, you're damn stupid.
Explain to me. How can a woman come up to you non-aggressive? What could a woman come up to you and say and J down on you and not seem aggressive to you? To me, it's nothing.
Small talk.
I like your
You keep rolling on some shit.
Show you're interested.
You love my heart.
Don't come up to me
Touching me. Nah, for real. But I'm saying like sparkle conversation. Like, oh, I don't know. I like confidence. I like boldness. I love boldness. If you bold, I'm with it. I ain't gonna.
I always like when a woman just walk up to me and just tip my back.
Oh man.
Just walk up to me and say, "What's up, OG?" nigga? Just and let me know. Oh, we got this joke. What we doing? Chop it up. I believe in sexual harassment or sexual assault.
Harass me. If you a pretty ass bitch, harass me. I ain't gonna.
All props. This shit is not real.
Said this is all
because you can't
pop.
say if you this certain type of woman, I like it. That's
I ain't
biased.
gonna lie, I like boldness, but if you busted, I've had a busted woman do that aggressive shit with me and scare the shit out of me.
So you're not with
So if you
it.
busted, then don't do that. But you know you busted.
You basically said if you look good, I don't care how you come. But if you look dusty, don't come in right. Yeah, that's why.
If you busted, you know you busted.
It sounds like you saying if she just look good, you don't care.
You don't give a fuck, right? You don't give a fuck.
You fine shit, whatever happens.
That's easy. Now,
what you about to say?
Me personally,
Ready trying to be crushed.
Am I easy?
Me personally, for me to talk to a nigga, he gonna have to come up to me.
Period.
Exactly. Thank you.
Fuck with that.
That's how I feel.
Thank you.
Alright.
And I'm a lesbian.
If you want to go get it.
Alright, we gonna
really walk up.
This is an open court. You can shoot
wrap this
what
topic
you want.
up, y'all. Anybody got any last names they want to say on this topic?
The choice is yours.
I'm easy.
We're gonna get into this next topic. We're gonna have 15 minutes on this next topic. I'm gonna let Michaela start off talking about this topic. You ain't start off on the other one, so why not?
Straight in the hot seat.
Alright, so this next topic gonna be who's more wrong in an Anthony Edwards situation.
Yeah, let me go take my drink.
Just take a sip. Hold on.
I don't need a sip for this.
Take a break or what?
Hold on, let her talk.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta sit down for this one.
Let out, I think Anthony Edwards is. Just off the simple fact, like,
I'm going next.
be a man,
I got
grow
third.
up. Honestly, like, I understand the whole, if you don't want the kid, you know, have that conversation. Cool. But it's the fact that you're having babies back to back, unprotected. Like, you obviously don't care, so some karma's gonna eat your ass up, honestly. Like, you need to step up at one point at a time. Like, you can't keep on excusing him like, oh, he's 23, he's da da da. So he not 23 when he laying down in that bedroom. So some
Technically,
but he know what he's doing. Like, what the hell? Like, it's people that had kids at 16.
yeah, we're gonna go around.
Stop
y'all.
them. Like, they don't stop nothing. So yes, you need to man up.
Okay, I'm gonna good job. Is going on what you said. Like he's having kids back to back. But you know how much you gotta hate somebody that wanna go and pay all 18 years of child support? That nigga said he's trying to say
It ain't the
yes.
first time though.
So
Right,
look,
this ain't the first
how
time.
I feel is both of them wrong, but I feel like the what's the young lady name again? What's her name? I feel like she's more wrong. The reason I feel like, and I'm not holding Anthony Edwards accountable for no other things he did because we talking about this specific situation, and he gave this girl $100K to have an abortion.
She kept it.
He paid her $100K to go have an abortion, and she kept it. I mean, these are the allegations that, based off the things that I've heard. Based off the,
I don't know. I seen the message.
I've seen so many posts about this man getting her $100K.
Okay, based off the allegations.
Based off the things that we know, well, not we know, the allegations. He gave her $100K and she did not go get the abortion. And then he even turned around and told her again, I still don't want the baby. And she had the baby. That's on her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you choose to bring that baby in this world, you already know from before the baby got here, he wasn't going to be there all the way. And then, even when she had the baby, he turned around and still paid all of the child support up. So if it's anybody more wrong, to me, it's her.
Okay, so I feel like to say more wrong is crazy. Like, if we gonna measure how wrong somebody is, it's crazy. But I would say in this situation, I can't say both, but I would say I feel like the woman is in a more wrong, because I feel like her intentions from the jump was just not really telling. She 38, fucking with a 23-year-old. In my eyes, that I wish he could have like not been thinking with his thing and just been like, this bitch just want my bread. But like at the end of the day, yeah, she more wrong, because I feel like she want to be, you know, a celebrity. She want to be in the limelight. She got one baby daddy that's.
Cause he tweaked, man. Yeah. He a role model.
With me following her before that, it's like I don't get that vibe like that she wanted to come up. She already had to come up.
But you know, people can be who they want to be on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know, but from what I've seen.
I was with Nene. Both of them are wrong in the instance, but you can't really measure who was more wrong. But I would really.
You can.
I mean, you can. You can.
You gotta choose one. You gotta choose.
49, 48.
Don't tease
the level of wrongness went with you 38. Like, bitch, you move better.
You feel me?
Okay, so yeah, in that case, yeah, because she was his age before. She could.
Exactly.
She understands the mindset of a 23-year-old.
Exactly.
He's not trying to settle down. If you see he's already having plenty of kids.
Not claiming.
And he's not claiming them at all. What makes you think you're gonna be different?
She wanted some money.
You knew how everything was gonna play out. You can't say you seen the sign.
She came up on a meal though.
You were just oblivious to it.
More than you come up.
Yeah.
She
came.
Go ahead.
18 years?
Alright, so this is what I gotta say. Morally, it's fucked up.
For sure.
The whole thing is.
For sure.
Her and him.
For sure.
Like, just being right or wrong. He ain't wrong, but morally, he gonna get that karma.
So who's more wrong?
More wrong, I wanna say him. Just because he keep doing the same thing over and over.
We talking about
I get we talk about this situation, I get that. But you also gotta look at the personality of the person.
Exactly, you 38 and you not
I get she 38 and she doing that. I get that, but at the same time, listen,
that matters.
I'm not with it.
You just
I ain't gonna say age ain't nothing but a number.
It ain't
nothing but a number.
It ain't
Like he's a fucking baby.
Let me finish.
Bro, fuck all that.
Yeah, no, I'm forgetting all that to say.
Hold on, go ahead.
Spicy.
So, listen. So, my thing is, yes, she's wrong. She is.
Both
but the same, they both wrong. Everybody is wrong in this situation.
You saying
the main victim of this whole thing is the baby. But the more wrong to me is Anthony, just because you give a woman the money for an abortion, don't mean mentally she can do the shit. It don't mean that. Mentally she might. He could have kept saying, get the abortion, I mean 100K, get the abortion.
You know how much an abortion is?
She could have been saying, I don't want to. I can't. You know how much an abortion is? She could have been like mentally.
I want to ask you a question. Okay, mentally, you said mentally, whatever, the money don't matter. That's what you saying?
I'm not saying the money don't matter. Yes, I ain't gonna lie. I think she want rich baby daddies point blank.
Okay, so mentally, what do we? I'm not saying if we talk about her mental, we talk about her mental, right? What do you think she was thinking when she came across a 23-year-old millionaire and she's 38? What do you think she was?
I know very mature. Stop treating this man like he's a fucking baby. 23 don't mean shit.
Y'all keep saying age. What age got to do with anything?
That's how we talking about it. It's not really about the age. It's about she is a well-groomed woman. She's 38 years old.
But you see the same thing she keep doing. She not really 38 in her fucking mind. She already acting mature as shit.
She has one. Okay, so do y'all feel like, I feel like kids make you more mature. So if she has this one kid and he has 4, 3 before her. His mindset should be fucking more mature.
And no one mentioned he got a woman that he's not taking care of babies on.
He's a traveling basketball star. He's not sitting down with women with the kids all day, every day. So he's not maturing how we mature.
And just how you can say, this man that went through this, he done had multiple, blah, blah, blah. She saw this. She saw him have She saw him have 3 kids. She saw him have 3 babies within a year and a half span that he didn't want nothing to do with.
And she still did it. That was her fault. So, but I'm saying, like,
go ahead, Nate.
You ain't got no morality to like, hey, the kid ain't never every day.
We on Nate. The way I see it, I ain't gonna. The motherfucker keeps saying, I do not want this kid. And I'm a firm believer and I'm very pro.
Hold on, before you get into it, pick which one is more wrong.
Oh, I'm definitely saying she is more wrong. But that's not without guilting Angela. Like, my nigga, he did his ass. I ain't gonna hold you.
100.
But she's a repeat offender the same way he is a repeat offender.
Exactly.
Motherfucker, they're 15. They are 15.
And that child,
that's not her only child. She's not. She had another baby with a little baby. And then she has another child.
We can't deny that she wants
to be. She only had 1 child.
I lied. The internet lied to me. I'll take that.
Y'all just lied to the internet.
But she has 2 kids.
From y'all don't even know if she really got the.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. 38 years old.
Either way, they're 15 years apart. What do you see in somebody that's 15 years younger than you?
Hey, so what's the difference between these people that's married and relationships that 20 years apart?
I still want to know, what do you see in this person that is 20 years younger than you? On top of that,
I think 20 years in marriage when you're like,
they're trying to get that total down to you.
when you're in your 20s,
Okay,
and you're 20 years on your maybe.
Doing all that. I feel like, to be honest, neither is in the wrong because he told her that he didn't want that baby. So at the end of the day, she knew she was gonna have to end up raising that baby by herself or get rid of it. And at the end of the day, he can't make her get no abortion because people with, even if you're pregnant, you don't have a long time, people can get attached and want that baby. But at the end of the day, I feel like neither is wrong. Like, he told her from the jump that he didn't want that baby. So it's either she get that abortion or she knows she gonna have to raise that baby on her own.
Facts.
Like, she know the consequences was coming with it. And he wrong because if he know he didn't want that baby, he should never nutted her. He should just pulled out. He knew what came with this. So like, I feel like it's like 50.
Hold on, let bro talk.
But I was just saying, they put it on TV. If they didn't want that shit to happen, they shouldn't have put the little documentary on TV and shit, like the baby shower.
Yeah.
All that shit like that, like.
I just feel like neither is wrong because he told her from the jump. So she knew she was going to have to raise that baby by herself or abort it. And she wanted to keep the baby, but he wrong for nutting her if he didn't want that baby.
But let me ask you something. From her taking the money for the abortion, and
Which we don't know.
Hold on.
Allegedly.
Her allegedly taking the money for the abortion. I only believe that happened because he turned around and gave her $1 million. So for her to take the money for the abortion and then double back and put him on child support, you don't feel like that's wrong?
I'm trying to file child support.
I ain't gonna lie. No, nigga, you know what he gonna abortion. I'm taking it. That don't mean I'm going to get that motherfucking abortion.
That's on you. That's on you. That's on you. That's on y'all. That's on y'all.
But I know I'm raising that child by myself.
Okay, you know you're gonna raise it by yourself. But you're not gonna try to bring him back into the equation. He already showed you that.
That's what I'm saying. If he give me $1 million and $100K, okay, I'm
so cool. She's trying to bring him back into the equation to be in the child's life.
How? She's okay with it. No, I just want to say that she's talking down on him. She has definitely not talked down on him. When that video came out about the mama not wanting her kids to buy his shoes, she commented on it and said, don't hold that boy accountable, like his career-wise, money-wise. Don't stop his money. She never, she don't down him. I've never seen her bad talk, honestly.
Michaela is a girl's girl.
He lose money.
I'm a girl. I mean,
my opinion.
Get your money for him. Like get your.
Like I said,
shit.
based on what my sister said, I ain't gonna lie. If a nigga say he don't want the baby, he don't want the baby. I'm not gonna force him to take care of the baby. But And this went down for nigga sit down because I don't believe in abortions. And like that's why I said I would have just took the money and I would just raise the baby once because I don't believe in abortion. But the nigga will be going on child support. Most definitely. Because you know what the fuck you was doing when you laid in that bed. You knew what the fuck you was doing when you laid in that bed and had sex with him, so you're going on child support.
$100K $1 to him.
I mean, at least barely that. But $100K and $1 to a baby. If the
But
baby
it's
is
$1
what's
to her.
important, to me though, if the baby is what's important, he just gave you $100K. Why not just?
But
use
we
the
said
$100K?
about Aisha
gave
who got the
100K
baby, that little baby.
Honestly,
That's what I'm saying.
just because that's what
Yeah, if I knew I was gonna put him on child support.
No, you just said you was gonna keep it.
No, I'm gonna give you the money back.
You just said you was gonna keep it. Then put it on child
She
support.
didn't say
I didn't say that. She said she was gonna put him on child support.
I thought what you just said.
I said I
take
don't believe in
the money.
abortion,
And he
but
definitely
I
on
know
child support.
if I'm having a baby,
No,
I'll
she
put him
said
on
if he
child
don't
support.
want that baby, I'm not having it.
Okay.
Yeah, I get 100K back, but you want on child support.
Exactly. You
I
want straight on child
interpreted
support.
that wrong.
Lily, you done?
Yeah. Child support, guys.
Shit, I feel like they both is smart as fuck. Like, shit.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, I'm gonna be real. Like, okay, allegedly she got the 100K and she flipped it and she got a meal. And then that nigga smart as fuck for getting the whole 18 years
Out the way.
Out the way.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Isaiah the smartest
So
motherfucker
if
in
you
here.
think about it, if 18 years went out the way and he finna contract coming up, he finna make more money month to month. He would have been paying more than a meal.
Isaiah the
So
smartest
it's just
motherfucker
like,
in here.
they just
Originally, I was more well, I ain't gonna say originally. I am more disappointed in him because I feel like he sort of kind of got like a career that he needs to like really focus on. And
Kids look up to this
for him, right, for kids to look up to him and I feel like he just needs to protect himself a little bit more because it is women out here that's greedy for money. And the fact that he didn't really read that, or I know we're not supposed to bring up his past situation, but the fact that he didn't been through this already like 4 times, I am a little more disappointed in him because I am a bigger fan of him.
I'm
I don't
definitely
really
more
know.
disappointed in him.
I don't really know.
That's what makes him more wrong.
Honestly,
No,
I guess
just because I'm disappointed in you don't make you more wrong.
Exactly.
For me,
The way we look at money, the way they look at money is
It's totally different.
totally
And
different.
that's why I feel like the judge should not have granted him that, like, just flat out paying it because he's not gonna learn a fucking lesson. He think money is everything. I could just pay off this. Now he finna get another bitch pregnant. Watch.
watch. I give it 10
But he can't. But he can't.
I give it 10
Let's go under 10.5.
I give it 10 points.
Scratching his head. Go ahead.
10.5.
I ain't gonna lie. Both of them wrong in my eyes, cause for one, just starting off from the beginning, he did voice he didn't want the baby.
Yeah.
For two though,
He need a vasectomy.
for two, yes.
He need a vasectomy.
Not even that. He just need to stop fucking raw. He just need to stop fucking raw at this point, cause like damn, he ain't gotta cut his manhood away, but that's still money though.
You can reverse it.
That's still bread though. Who wanna go through that? He an active NBA
If you know
player.
you a habitual cheater and you keep getting bitches pregnant, you don't want to pull out. And you get a vasectomy.
For that procedure though. Hold on.
But she's fully aware. She's with him.
But still though, for that procedure, he's an athlete. He can't sit down. Like his body is his money maker.
That's 3 months right there.
You feel me? So him sitting down, he gonna fuck up his whole career.
High as hell.
I'm hungry, man. I'm gonna order some pizza, man.
So I'm gonna stay out this
Did y'all
topic.
see the shoes though?
What the fuck is you gonna do with the
He had
kids?
some shoes and he had on the side, went in too deep.
Oh my God.
Okay, look again.
That's such a random fact to bring up.
Y'all saw how that nigga was talking to Obama. That nigga do not give a fuck.
That nigga straight
He
from
do not
Atlanta.
give a fuck.
I want to hear Joe's perspective. Go ahead, Joe. Get some wisdom in, dog.
Honesty is always gonna be your best.
Facts.
But nobody wants to take honesty. Everybody wants you to be honest, but then when you start being honest, everybody got shit to say.
Facts.
You want to be a bullshit daddy, I take him to child support. Why would you take him to child support when I'm telling you up front, I ain't shit, take the money.
Exactly.
You want honesty? Here the fuck it is. I sloaned you, let it go.
I feel it though. I feel it.
What you gotta say, dog?
I'm still in that.
Nah.
You can have it on the shirt.
Oh man.
For real though.
Shit crazy.
Exactly.
I feel like they both wrong though. Like
He got a career to worry about.
Yeah.
I'm saying he got an image to
That's
worry
the
about.
biggest thing.
If you had to choose one though, if you gotta choose one, who you choose? Who's more wrong?
She more wrong because.
Thank you. I
It's a money thing.
All the men are.
It's a money thing to me.
It is. It is a money.
I got one more comment.
What's up?
You ladies keep saying that age does not make a difference.
It does.
Does make a difference.
Cause you haven't met the right old motherfucker to fuck your head up.
For real.
Age makes a big difference.
Big difference.
If I have 15 years worth of more experience than you do, how in the fuck can you be as smart as me?
You can't.
That does
It's
not
just like
make
going
no
to a
sense.
job and I got 15 years and you just started.
You just started today.
No, more than you.
Now we not saying different ages can't date. You feel what I'm saying? That I think age ain't nothing but a number in that aspect. But when it comes to making real life decisions, age matters.
It does.
Age matters.
I do agree kind of on that part. Like,
You couldn't
she should've-
possibly
she
see it the
should've
way
had
I
them
do, cause you
fucking
haven't had the
alone,
time to see it that way.
She should have been fucking him to begin with.
Right, she's 40.
Maybe she wasn't fucking him. Maybe he was
She's
fucking
not
her.
40, bro.
She
She said it had to say,
She not.
I was ready at one
I
time.
don't know why y'all keep thinking I'm 38. I'm definitely not 38.
Well, how old is
she
she?
isn't. I don't know to be exact, but
She's
she's 40.
40.
The only mistake that you made
She's
your positive decision.
So I know she older than me.
He gotta work on his pull-out game, cause it does not exist.
So basically, at the end of the day, either wrap your willy or just pull out.
You ain't gotta pull out, you can put it in somewhere else, but it just can't be a backwards. See what I'm
They
saying?
still sell Plan B, it's $50. I think like $50 after inflation.
I ain't gonna lie, I like what Joe said from the beginning. Like, honesty is the best policy. Like, if he went into it like, look, I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that, and she said, I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that, I feel like this situation probably wouldn't have been as big as it is. But because they both went into it willy-nilly, they both did some smart tactics. So, I mean, it is what it is now. A child gonna be fatherless.
All right, we're gonna.
That's what they ain't talking about.
We're
The
gonna wrap
child will be
this
fucked up behind
situation
all this.
up. Anybody got any last words to say?
He went in there with his little head, and she spoke with the wrong lips.
Yeah, that's right.
Hopefully it don't turn out
Perfectly don't turn out gay. What's wrong with
girl,
me?
she's here already.
Oh, the kid, a girl. I thought the kid was a little.
Well, y'all got all the facts wrong. He had a boy, a
I
girl,
thought it was
the
a
kid
boy.
was gay, and had
She like 3 months.
She 3 months?
She about like
To the liquor store.
To the liquor store. Alright, thank y'all for tuning in with Chop It Up Podcast. Make sure y'all keep watching. Go subscribe. Go like the video. We talked about some shit on here, man. Peace out, y'all.
All this shit.
You get me cheap on
shit.
Got a drop on this flexin' nigga. He from Tennessee, I had a thought. She be with this shit. She told me where he be. I say for sure. Baby, let me know if you wanna eat. She like, Vaughn, you already know. Just put your girl on fleek. I'm like, cool, I can do that, boo. What you want, some shoes? Jimmy Choo, with a handbag too. Red up, baby, boo, she get the smile. She ain't used to this, she ain't used to shit. I'm just laughing, could've been the way I move my lips. I be speeding, could've been the driver, the way I push the whip. You a hoe, could've been a bitch, the way you throw a bitch. But fuck that, right back to the script, cause this a major league. He got bricks, plus his name is icy, and it matches.